You said whenever you're in Barcelona, just come. And I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna come to Barcelona, see what this guy does here and how everything is going.
Back in the day, you helped me a lot. We are an agency that focuses on B2B and B2P businesses. And we do done-for-you services with the consulting on the side. We were talking, okay, so instead of doing 3 months, how about if you add another month and you charge 8K? My mind just blew.
We have been knowing each other for a while now. I think it's not been 18 months. It's been like 2.5 years almost.
Yeah, I got your first text back when I got back from China, so it would be July/August 2023.
Do you want to do a little introduction? Because I'm currently here at your office with your team, with Max, my creative director, and just tell how the story went, because you called me 2 weeks ago now, 3 weeks ago. Bro, I am in Cape Town right now, and I don't know where the fuck to go after Cape Town in 2 weeks. So I'm down to come to Barcelona with my videographer, with Max.
I bet.
Down?
Yeah, 100%.
So we are an agency that focuses on B2B and B2P businesses, especially around education. And we do done-for-you services with the consulting on the side. And now what we are doing is going for the $1 million a year revenue. And this is the first year that we're close to it.
That's crazy, bro. We have been working together for like, what we said, like 18 months, 20 months?
Yeah.
We said August 24, so that's like eight
Yeah,
18
probably
months.
I bought in May 24 and then the invoice and everything got fixed in July. So yeah, let's say 20 months.
You were long in the pipeline. I remember that. What is the one thing that you would say that learned you the most about the process of, whether that's acquisition, whether that's offer, whether that's team? Like, what was it specifically that you desire to solve the moment of joining?
I didn't know how to say it, but it was positioning.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know what was the thing that was missing in my marketing, my communication, but after working with you, I realized that it was positioning. Why? Because I wanted to attract a new tier of clients. Back in the day, I was charging 4K for 3 months.
I think
like that.
okay, yeah.
And I went from charging 4K for 3 months to 8K 4 months.
Yes.
And just because I have a meeting with you.
Yeah.
And we were talking, and it's like, okay, so instead of doing 3 months and now we're gonna do 6K 3 months, how about if you add another month and you charge 8K? My mind just blew. I was like, okay, fine. So we worked on the positioning, and that's what allowed me to attract those clients that really valued my services.
What do you see now as the difference is attracting the right clients that pay a lot of money and that respect what you do, compared to the clients that don't pay a lot of money, the clients that are fucking tire kickers, the clients that technically don't want to do any work and pay low amounts of money? Like, do you see a transition in your own energy and in the fulfillment of doing it and in the impact that you're making, or not really?
I'll tell you something that is going to impact a lot of people. You can delegate more if you have better clients. And allowing me to have better clients also gave me the opportunity to focus on more important tasks that were not as urgent. So getting better clients, it's not only because you will make more money, which is the main goal, but you'll have more free time to improve your product and give better results to better people that deserve it the most.
I see. Completely. Why do you, and this is also very interesting, because you say you didn't know what you were exactly looking for the moment you joined, and you realized that positioning was the solution. How do you make a decision to invest in the right person, even to a point where you don't know what you want to solve?
We usually talk about B2P because it's business to person or business to professional,
Yeah.
which is a business that has the mechanisms of thinking and decision making as an individual. And at that point, I was a person taking a decision for the business.
Yes.
So in terms of logic, I said, okay, if he does so much money and if he compels me to buy, like I have something inside of me that it's telling me you have to buy Nick's program. why is that? And I wanted to know what was behind
The reasoning. Yeah.
exactly that need that I had to buy it. And we talked about it before. There was 4 videos of the whole 100-hour course that I had, plus the meetings that were the game changers. And it was 4 videos that each video had like 30 minutes. And it allowed me to understand how to position your brand and how to position your offer, how to position your business model. So the right people bought you at the wrong time.
Yes.
And that's what you preach. And that's what I thought I needed. And I confirmed that I needed back in the day.
And this is a question that I can only ask you. How do you see that the long-term effects of working with Grow Acquisition benefit you now? Like the way you think or the thoughts that have resulted into more action over time, right? Because it's been 2 years almost.
I feel like I have a connection to you as a person and also to the company as one of the first case studies kind of thing.
Clients, yeah.
Yeah, so it affected me how I thought and how I could take all the strategies and all the techniques that they had in the States and in the English market and apply it in my own market, which is underdeveloped. So if I apply top tier strategies into a market that is more new to this world,
Yeah.
you can murder the market. And that's why we have a ROAS 10 still to this day.
And it's why when you still follow everything that we're doing now, and we have calls or whatever, these meetings that we do now today, you can implement accurately what's needed in your situation within the market because it's still early. There's still
also,
so much opportunity.
There's so much opportunity. Like I talk to you, and since we're on the same frequency in terms of we talk the same language, we had so much fit in terms of client supplier that I only need to ask 2-3 questions to plan the next 6 months.
Yes.
But other people that have not done the process through growth acquisition, if they meet you, they're going to ask the wrong questions.
Yes.
So I feel like that positioned me to
It's true.
have more return on each interaction with you.
We've seen that the longer clients work with us, the more minimal question, the more easier the questions become to answer, and the higher the impact on each question, the higher the compounding effect.
That's it.
Right? Because it's very simple. When someone starts, there's more questions, more answers, and you go through that phase, and it's normal. And then after you go scale from, let's say, 20 to 80 grand, and you want to go from 80 to 200, the questions are different, right? Obviously, as well as they're normally more simple because the compounding effect is more crazy. It's like if I give you value and you'll implement it, you'll be able to make an extra 50, 100 grand. But let's say I have a beginner in front of me. That person needs more attention.
For sure.
Or differentiation. So I think that's also a very important part.
And I feel like that's something that I realized back in the day that I also kind of preach. You kind of preach that you don't take people from zero. Your focus is not on taking people from 0 to 50. Your focus is on taking people from 10 to 100. So it's like that 20% that you need to get 80% of the results.
Yes.
That's what you focus on. And I feel like that's a mindset shift that I did and that I now focus a lot on my clients. Because sometimes, yeah, you can optimize the conversion of a landing page, or you can spend 1K extra on ads and it's going to be the same result.
20% of the work delivers 80% of the value and results. And I think also at that point, you'll be able to realize what your highest leverage activities are and the highest leverage tasks you're doing. And especially when we're here in your office with your team and you said you started here. When we started, you didn't even have an office.
Of course.
And now you had this room, then you had added that room, and now it's how many square feet or whatever, it doesn't matter, but you get the point.
It's like 250 square feet, something like that. It's insane.
That's crazy. A bigger team. I love to see that. That's why I was very excited to get here as well, to hear the story behind everything that you're doing. How do you see that the market has changed over time with the offers that we're building and the offers that we're presenting? What was something that made you be sustainable compared to lots of other people? Because there's so many people that hit a $200,000 month and then go back to 10. or that hit a $500,000 a month go back to 50, or even at 20,000 go back to 0?
I don't copy tricks, I copy tendencies. So instead of thinking like most people, oh, if I apply this type of content, I'm going to make $2,000 a month. What I got from you was, if I track everything, I know where the problem is, so I can fix it.
Yes.
That's the mindset between a person who wants to make money fast and a mindset of a person that wants to make money forever.
Yes.
Because you want to know where are your problems in the business to actually solve them.
Exactly.
And not have one trick that works today and not works in 2 years or maybe 10 months.
Completely. I completely agree. What would you say, a last question, easy, to the people that are on the fence of working with me?
On the
Be honest.
fence of working with you. Reflect if you are ready for the type of work that it would require. Because if you are ready, this is going to be the best investment that you will do in your life.